Hello everybody, Ben Richardson or Muppet here, and I'm just going to jump right into this. Today, I bought one of these bad boys, a Nintendo Switch Lite. Um, I haven't owned a Nintendo Switch previously. I have owned a 3DS from Nintendo, as well as a Wii as a family console. And my own console has been a PS4. Why am I making this review and not reviewing the other shit? Because I thought it would be funny, and I did buy it today, so I have a lot of first time um things I want to talk about, and I really well. I will start off by saying I really like it. Money well spent. So the Nintendo Switch Lite is $120 cheaper than the normal Switch. So it's $330 for this, and the normal Switch is $450. So because it is like cheaper, it is smaller and it doesn't have like the whole Switch aspect with the Joy Cons, and so it's more so just a Nintendo. But you can technically connect if I. Everything sounds awesome on this. You can technically um, add controllers to it if it focuses. So I could technically get Joy Cons and play Joy-Con games, but I'm a fat ass. I might only get it for to play Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, because you can only catch Pokemon using the Joy-Cons, which is the whole Let's Go aspect, which is connected to the Pokemon Go phone game where you would catch it with your phone. But that's not a part of this review. I did get a game with it, the Pokemon Shield. Let me just show you the case, which me and my dad found really funny. Well, stepdad, but oh fuck, it was on this. So this is the case. It's smaller than a PS4 case. I'll go get one. I'll be back. Um, so this is a PS4 case, and this is this case. It's like, that much smaller, but that's the inside of it. Yeah, the disc covers that, and there's like extra room for that. For a normal, regular size game console, well, the non-Switch variety, and this is this. The fuck? Why couldn't you just do like a normal 3DS and just so it's a you got like the game thing and here and you're like and there's like I remember there's like in the normal DS there's like room up there so you could add Game Boys or Game Boy Advance like cartridges, but I thought it was funny, so Nintendo, you're wasting plastic on that. But that's I thought that was funny. Don't really care about that too much. Let us do something else. So really small. The screen quality is really good. Let me just show you. I'll show you that. Like, I don't think it has like a proper off option on the Switch Lite, so it might waste battery overnight. I'll see tomorrow. Well, this is like this is the size of the screen, so it's like a bit bigger, but the screen size is completely different because this is the top screen and this is the other screen. It's like you can't even compare. So I'll be doing most of my Pokemon on this, though I do like this. I love it. Lots of memories. Other features. So you would put your... That was weird. You'll put your cartridge there, which I believe is smaller. Let me just take it out. Oh, that is definitely smaller than yeah, like if you look at the size difference, it's like why? Oh well. Portability, and I remember like the whole thing, like how this has no taste and people like licking the metal. Bloody retards. Let me just... Yeah, this is a bit of an issue. It doesn't really show you like which side goes which. So yeah. So this is like a security thing where you have to like press the button 3 times, so if you accidentally bump it and don't want to play it, it'll just keep going. Very flush, like design and like just very clear. Not sure if it's like any like themes that you could put on like with the 3DS, how you can like... I'm pretty sure there's like Pokemon themes and like other game themes, but this is relatively new. The online on this, it's far cheaper than PS4 like memberships, PS Plus that I found. That so a year on this is $30 per year, so that's 365 days. While on the PS4 it's $120. This is 30, and well, there's much more gaming variety on the PS4, but I'd say it's much cheaper to play online if you just want to play. I can't believe I'm saying this. If you just want to play Fortnite with the bros. No, fuck Fortnite. If you want to play Minecraft with the bros, it's much cheaper to play on this than on this. And at EB Games, you could just buy for the console and you get Minecraft for free with it, so yeah. Though I would say that if you're not familiar with like tablets or holding iPhone, so I'll just get my tablet. I hold it very similar like a tablet. So if you're not like don't have a tablet or something, it'll feel very awkward, but okay, my ass is not showing. But it also does have like a sort of like guards. I don't know what to call them. So yeah, it's pretty nice. These feel alright, but compared to these are like more, yeah. The directional pad is like, for this is like, you can see it's a bit more separated. Well, with this, it's not. It's like I don't know, it's connected. But normally with a Switch, the directional pad is like circles, like this. Yeah. If you're not familiar with Nintendo gaming, these are like different compared to actual controllers. So if you're not familiar with Nintendo gaming, that it might be a bit odd if you're familiar with other consoles, but yeah. What else can I talk about it? Good game selection on this. So if you want to play Pokemon, the Breath of the Wild, Skyrim, Tetris. Yeah, a lot of good games. You could play Minecraft on it too. Dauntless, the F word, I'm not going to say. Yeah, I've been playing this because it was the only other game I could buy with it, and yeah, I couldn't put it down for 12 hours. Yeah, that just shows how well this like feels, and I'm not like sore. I do have a little discomfort here but that's because I'm used to having like a grip where I can, it's a bit more designed to hold for a while this feels a bit more like the original product, which was the Nintendo Switch, where it could go on like the whole like Switch thing and you could connect it with the TV. Well, with this, it feels much more like designed for handheld, which is the whole premise for it. Now let's get into the meme sort of review side, which I just thought, and this is why I made the whole video, and I made this a bit too serious. So if I go over here, all right. Say if you're using your phone or for recording, but all of a sudden there's no lights. Let me just turn this on. It's a fucking light. It's brighter than my actual phone light, which is scary, and I can turn the brightness high. And hey, if you could just echolocation, if you are blind or deaf, well, scratch the last bit because that doesn't fucking work. But you can find your way back to it and say it's much brighter and more consistent lighting to look at. Like, say you're doing online shopping and you're doing it in the dark. Let me turn that light on. It's much more easier to see in the dark with this than my own phone, from what I found when looking at, say, credit card details. So, this is why I made the whole video. Anyway, I really love this, even though I bought it today with my Christmas money, but I feel like it's money well spent, and if you don't want to have like a whole Switch, or want to get into more, like if you want to play the new Pokemon, I'd say if you're not looking into like anything too big, I'd say this is worth it. Though there are limitations, say you can't really record gameplay. You can record the last 30 seconds, sort of familiar to how the PS4 does it, how you can press hold or press options. I don't know how to do it. You can let me get my words. You can press the share button and it'll either save a screenshot or the last hour. Similar to this, you can press this and or hold it. I don't know. I haven't done it yet on this. You can save screenshots and you record the last 30 seconds, so you can't really record gameplay on this, while on the actual Switch you can connect it to TVs or monitors and record off there, because there's a proper station to record it off. So yeah, only downside that I've found. But yeah, Exist Challenge Part 2. I'm still here. I'm happy and I'm existing, so I'm still going strong with it. I'm really happy about the Dark Souls Let's Play / live stream that I did, even though when I was doing the Let's Play, there wasn't much people watching. There was like 3 or 4 max on YouTube, but most of them stayed throughout, so I'm happy about that. And there was one consistent person on Twitch. Check out my Twitch. I'll put that in whenever. But yeah, I'd just like to thank anyone who watched the live stream like after it happened on YouTube, and whoever was there at the time and is watching this now. I like this. I've never really had this sort of voice before, and it all started with me singing a few years ago for 2018. God, I can't sing. Whoever has watched or is going to watch my videos, I just want to thank them from the bottom of my heart. And I like to thank my friends who like support me, gave me video ideas, and I'll definitely will be doing that Minecraft Let's Play sometime. Just I'm still figuring that out. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry for the dragged out video. I just wanted to talk. I haven't talked much about things, and I shouldn't be telling people this online. It'll surface somewhere and be like, oh, look at this fucking faggot. PC culture. I'm sorry about saying the faggot word, but, you know, I'm just proving a point, but why did I stop myself for PC culture? Shut up, Ben. You're digging yourself a hole. But yeah, it'll surface somewhere and get me the wrong things. I'll get questioned by my parents if they watch this, but this has genuinely made me happy, even if the cooking with my pet videos are some of my favorites and no one's watched them. The videos I've done with my friend Jake, the Uwa'a and the free parking, I love those to death because it's just me and my mate being stupid, and God, I love him. My Sex Beast one, I'm actually happy that got the attention it did. Cause, you know, it's stupid. It happens. Stupid shit gets online. Just look at the Paul brothers. They're fucking retarded and they made it. Yeah. I want to try and see how far I can get this thing. I really wanted to get far. And I like to thank anyone who's watched me and who's going to watch this, and I just say thank you for listening and watching me being stupid for you. For me as well. Thank you for my friends, and thank you for an opportunity. I've dragged this out for too long. Sorry if I got too emotional for all of you. Switch review, 8 out of 10, recommend it. PS4 review, quick one, I like it, good games, I've got mates on it, 8 out of 10, would recommend it. 3DS, 7 out of 10, no more games for it, which is sad. Wish there were more Pokemons, like the newer ones with it. But, you know, if you want to play some old 3DS game, or the old DS game, it's just a good thing to play on, because you play all the old Pokemon. all the old Pokemons and all the old classic DS games. You can just get 3DS pretty cheap now, I think. Like, if you just look at the right place. But yeah. Thank you. Good night.